Hi, future middle level teachers. Welcome to week 4. And I am sorry to tell you that yes, we still have issues with our This We Believe in Action book. I did receive a message from Dennis Watkins at the bookstore, and he said September 28th was the new date, which is sooner than October. So just keep your fingers crossed, and until that time, I will continue to post the PDFs of the chapters you're supposed to be reading, and Anne will post the videos that accompany those chapters. If you're having issues with connecting with the videos, please contact the BHSU Help Desk. The number is area code 605-642-6580. And that information is already on this MLED 480 module, because you're going to be watching some other videos in addition to those that go with This We Believe. The outcomes for this week are, as a result of this module, I want you to be able to understand the importance of active learning, a challenging curriculum, and then having high expectations in a middle school classroom. I also want you to be able to connect the information from the readings and the video clips that you watch. I want you to be able to analyze your ability to support middle school students and their particular needs. And then lastly, with some of the videos, many of the videos that you'll be watching, you'll have the opportunity to observe and reflect on relevant, high-quality middle school teaching. So the first part of this week's assignment was to read Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 in our book, This We Believe in Action. And then there are 6 short videos that go with each of the chapters. Again, as you noticed, if you were able to watch those that went with Chapter 1, they are very short. The videos are like 2 to 3 minutes long total. So anyway, those should be up, both the PDFs and the videos, by tomorrow. So until then, if you're ready to get started on your MLED 480 homework, you can go to Part 2. In Part 2, you're going to go to a very useful website, which is www.learner.org. It's the Annenberg Learning site, and one of the reasons why there's only the PDF in this particular week's modules, because I've put in links to the videos, etc., in this particular document, so you should be able to get right there. But learner.org is a great place to bookmark, so I've kind of overdone it. I have the hyperlink under Annenberg Learner, but I also have it written out, just again because I do think that this would be something that's good to put into your list of places to visit once you're out with your own classroom. And anyway, we're going to be looking at visual arts. Well, arts. The series that we're going to be looking at is connecting with the arts, and so not just visual arts, but also language arts and so on. And so the first one that you'll need to watch is Constructing a Community, which shows a visual art teacher and a social studies teacher using architecture and history of their school's neighborhood to help 8th graders view their community in a new light. And again, all of these videos should show how integration can happen, integration of different content areas. Then there are 12 half-hour videos that go with this whole Connecting with the Arts series. The 3 that I want you to watch besides Constructing a Community are Revealing Character, Creating a Culture, The Story Begins, and Analyzing a Culture, The Story Begins. And there's, like I said, there's 8 other ones, but if you would like to watch those instead of the ones that go with our book because you're not able to access them, I'm agreeable to work with you on that, because I know the frustration about not being able to get a link work. to work, excuse me. Also, in part 3, there is an article that I want you to read from the Association of Middle Level Educators website. And again, the link is right in here. The article is called Ready, Set, Grow. So if you just click here, you'll be able to get to the article and read it. Then your assignment is to work with these 2 discussion questions. And the first one is to relate and connect what Cecily Anderson was alluding to in her article to the readings and video clips from this week. So again, if you were not able to watch all of the video clips that go with our book, that's fine. Just let me know in your writing that that was the situation. And then this on number 2, I've changed it just a little bit because I was going to have a module for Google Doc for you to sign up for, but since you're in smaller groups, I have 3 different groups, just make certain that you tell your group members which of the questions that you responded to from Active Learning, Chapter 2, and then the 2 questions from Chapter 3, Challenging Curriculum. Again, you don't need the videos from our book if you're having those issues to answer the questions. You should be able to get that information on your own from your personal experience and what you read in the PDFs. So again, what I'm asking is there are 6 questions under Active Learning. I want you to select 2 of those to respond to. So please make certain that you let us know which ones that you're responding to. Whether you want to just copy the question and then respond, that's fine. But let us all know what you're doing. And then also Challenging Curriculum. Again, this time there are 7 different questions that you could respond to, and I want you to just choose 2 of those. So what I'd like to see is in your groups that you don't all ask or respond to the same question, but if you do, que sera. I'm not going to penalize you for that. So anyway, that being said, please make certain that you refer to the discussion rubric each week for our weekly discussions. And before I get to that, I'm going to scroll back here to the discussion questions. Remember that what I want you to do is either use a word processing document, type up your responses so you can run a spell and grammar check, and then copy and paste your responses into the discussion thread. I don't want you to attach your word processing document because not all computers are able to open them up. Also, that being said, and something that I found out after I wrote these discussion questions instructions, you can actually do that in your response box. There is a little place there that has a spell and grammar checker. So the main thing is to use it. And my main things, which some of you already know that I'm picky about, well, I do want you to have good grammar, good spelling, but then the punctuation, make certain that you're putting your periods within the quotation marks if necessary, and commas, so rather than leaving them on the outside. Then your discussion points, you get 2 points for your original response, and these are due now at 11:59 p.m. on Fridays. And then I want you to respond to 2 classmates. You get a point for each of your responses, and again, the responses should be 150 words each, and your initial response should be 400 words. And I've been really, impressed with what I've been reading, but I do want you to make certain that you are addressing the questions that are asked each week in the content modules. If you have any questions, please feel free to put it up on the D2L content area, D2L discussion area, and I will address it as soon as possible. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great week.